Thank you, Blueberry. Morning, Jenna. Morning, and what? Sorry I'm late. Kitty Who, good morning. Morning, Kelly, mate. Morning, all. Morning, Joyce. Kat, thank you, mate. Annie. Kirsty, Carol, Emma. How many bands? Oh, only one yesterday. Thank you, Miss Red. The Amy Effect holes. Good morning, Lou. Morning, Katie. Morning, Emma. How are we? How are we? Sorry I'm late. Slept over my alarm. Ronza. Vix, good morning. Thank you, Miss Red. Shelley, Miss Lee, thank you. Hope you're all okay. Cows, Kate, you okay? Sunkissed, Vix, how are we? Is that you, Cecil? Canadian Angie's my leader. Zoe, good morning. Natasha, Angie's sweaty headband, good morning. Lottie in Wonderland, oh yeah, you changed your name, didn't you? Lou, the Amy Effect, good morning, all. How are we? Tanya Angrahard, good morning. Didn't mean to tag. And I was wondering what he was doing then. I was wondering who he was tagging to. I was looking through, I was thinking, who's she talking to here? Amy Effect, good morning. GT Skiing and Queens, thank you, Donna. Miss Lady J, Kirsty, Joe, Beach Babe, good morning, all. Friday, thank you very much. Morning, Trudy. Morning, Jasmine. Smiler, how are we? Thank you for the Go Populars. Vicky, good morning, good morning. Keza, good morning, mate. Vicky, good morning. Beach Babe, good morning. Miss Al, thank you. Tabby, Shay Mac. Give me a second, guys. Let me just... Morning, Gal. Morning, Cherie. Guys, if you can tap the screen and share it out, please. Frankie Power, Claire, Rachel, Dreamcatcher, Jill Sheenan, Lisa, Law Leonidas, JD, thank you. Good morning, good morning. If you can tap the screen and repost it as well, if you can. I don't know if the it might not be there, the repost option. I'm not sure. Mary Breen, Dinky D. How are we all? Thank you, JD. Thank you, Clips and Giggles. I appreciate it. Hardy Bop, Nikki, Yvonne, Rach. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Donna. Thank you very much. Emma, thank you. No shit, Sherlock. Good morning. How are we? Oh my god, I nearly got a ban defending you last night. Defending you. Kelly Marie, she's warped. The lady's so far gone and warped, and people in there that are listening to her and believing her need to go and get their heads checked. I promise you now, the woman is deranged. Madam Jellyfish, Sharon. Ah, big up Lou. Thank you, mate. Thank you, Lou. Appreciate that. Trouble, Amber, No Shit, Sherlock, Anne. Thank you, Kirsty. I'm banished from Canada. Honestly, Hardy Bop, the woman's deranged. Literally deranged. It's weird. I think it's time she actually realises that the only reason that she holds views is because literally No one's alive at them times. Everyone's going to sleep. Poppy and Donna have no mercy. She's lost the... Honestly, she's lost the plot. Lou, thank you. Thank you very much. Miss T, thank you. You know that's it's true what I'm just saying as well, because if she ever goes live in the daytime and people are live, she's got 200 people in her live, if that. Read my comment. Oh, God's sake. Trouble, thank you. It's the exact same stuff as I hear all the time, you know, Kelly Marie. Always the same stuff. Same stuff that's been mentioned for the last 2 years. It's not even important. Thank you, Remy, Sean, Robbo, Jesse, Philippa, Claire, Carmel, good morning. Hope you're okay. Definitely not the plot, telling everyone to unsubscribe from you. The woman is weird and warped, so like, let me tell you now. She's clearly going senile in her old age, because she's weird. Weird woman, man. Jesse, how are we? 24, Kirsty. She was trouble. She was. She literally said that I'm not going to talk about him. You know, I'm not going to... Basically, she tried to listen to, like, the rest of them. But, yeah, again, she couldn't hold back. She had to talk about me because of, you know... Lou, it could be, you know, it could be an Angie thing, to be honest with you. Could be. Brit, India, Rachie, thank you. Just weird behaviour. In my eyes, it's just all mega weird behaviour. So, she couldn't... I know, yeah, that's the thing. Mysterious, thank you, Mantha. She's just really troubled. I just don't get it, man. She's lost the absolute plot. It's trying to get back on the... It's weird though, isn't it? Do you know what the mad thing is? Literally, right. Morning, Drama Llama, right? Right. I ain't said not much about her, except for the truth, right? On what she said and what she's done. Delusive Angie calls her a peddler and all this stuff. And she's trying to be in alive and that. She's weird. The woman's lost the plot. She's deranged. Absolutely deranged. Thank you, Alyssa. Thank you, Emma, Molly Moo, TJ. Thank you, guys. Alex, is there only so many taps we can send? I don't know, Ronzo. I don't think so. Sometimes I've heard of people getting a little notification saying we can't tap as much, but I don't know. Shasha. It's weird, isn't it? Yeah, she's trying to get back in with Delusive. Let her. Because in the end, it's going to be the same thing every day, isn't it? Trudy, thank you. It's not giving me repost option. I don't know, Misread. I don't know what's going on with it, to be honest with you, Donna. I think it's certain people. Thank you, Mysterious. Thank you, Kayla Jade. I've missed so much. Well, you have, you know. Oh, Nilly, you was mentioned loads last night. You was, Nilly. Jesus. Silly Nilly this. Silly Nilly that. You was mentioned loads last night, Nilly. Lauren, good morning. Saying that you should be banned from every chat on TikTok. You shouldn't be allowed in the comment section. Hazel, good morning. Mags, good morning. Yeah, you was mentioned loads last night on that live. My lad, Denise, patience. She blocked me for telling the truth. Yeah, shoot, that's what I mean. Yeah, that's going to be hard for me to play. That is the Hayley situation. Did Hayley never come back on, did she, when I went off? I think Hayley went off for the night, didn't she? Because she messaged me. Did Hayley come back on really late at night last night then? Because she messaged me, I'll happily take the ban for it. Well, that on you. Yeah, she came back on. Oh, okay. No, she was. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. She messaged me though, so I don't. Oh, I don't know. I missed it. I think they're all clutching straws. People are sick. Yeah, I agree. Trouble. Alyssa, Dana Marie, Lily. Thank you. Scarlet Witch, Geordie Lass. Do you know what it is? Hayley wasn't on fire. She was a mum that has literally had enough. Thank you, Kaz Marie. That's what she was. Hayley was literally a mother at her wit's end last night. And then, you know. Kirsty, thank you, guys. Hayley was spot on what she said. Oh, yeah, of course she was spot on. You know, we was Camtoon. It was loving it, weren't we? Bex. I'm all for these drama and these new characters anyway. Mama Wings, thank you. Exactly, Mama to 29. 100%. Is it Mama to 29? Yeah, exactly. Little Croc, Fiona, Bluebell. Popular 96 already. All mothers, aunties, daughters should be uproar with lionesses regarding have any defences. Yeah, of course. I seen a video this morning of Ange and Levo pretending they didn't hear EQ about Hayley's kids. Of course they didn't. Well, Levi definitely did because he stated in the live, he said, "Oh, I'm not saying I agree with what she's just said." So Levi can't go backtrack and say that he didn't hear it because he said on the live we was cam 2ing him. Thank you, Cockapoo. Thank you, Dory. Bobby Sams. He states on the live when we was cam 2ing him, "Oh, I'm not saying I agree with what she's just said." So, you know. Genie, thank you. How are you doing, Shaz? You right, mate? We need a Hayley and Tracy duo. Oh, we do, don't we? We do. Funny that, honestly, Tracy's hilarious. I watched another video last night and I watched that Pasha Gypsy Queen. They're all mad. They're all crazy, aren't they? Morning, Jojo. Or Mojo Jojo, should I say. EQ should get a ban. Many people on this platform should get a ban. Because of the stuff I say, but it never happens, does it? They're all scared of EQ. It's actually hilarious. It's honestly pathetic. You know. How you doing, Hannah? You good? Do you know what? Morning, Pixie Chips. Do you know what makes me laugh? Right. Is the fact is, she still goes on. Right. Listen to this. The Canadian one was, "Oh, he degrades women. He degrades women." Was you not last night talking about my manhood again? Thank you, Stacey. Hayley, Mama Vate. Donna, thank you. You know what I mean? Morning, Sharon. Was you not talking about my manhood again last night and you're talking about degrading people, you weirdo? Weird. Honestly, that woman is deranged. Something not right about her, you know. She's giving me, like, I don't know, Kathy Bates in Misery vibes. Kelly, good morning. Like, you're gonna, like, if you was in a relationship with her, you wake up in the morning, you're chained to the bed and your ankles are bust. That's the sort of vibes I get off her. I'm just a girl, Donna. How's life? I ain't even lying to you. I ain't saying it for jokes. I'm being deadly serious. The woman is weird and crazy. She laughs to herself and she's like, huh, I gotta go and feed the dog. Alright, love. Calm down. Michelle, thank you. Wait, honestly, the woman's nuts. You can hear her. She definitely smokes 500 fags a day. Because I'm telling you for a fact now, all you hear every 2 minutes is... That's all you hear all for the day. When she's on live. Yeah, trouble, it wouldn't surprise me, you know. How's life? Sprinkles, Michelle Moon Nows. Alicia, good morning. She's come across control. Well, you know someone's controlling when they're saying to the people in the live, if you go in there live, you're blocked. And all that stuff. She actually blocked her subs. She blocked her subs and people in the live. It's crazy. Who are you talking about? Lawful lad just come in. Gypsy, Owl's Life, the Canadian one, she was going off again last night. Thank you, Gypsy Lynn. Appreciated. And everyone in my live is vulnerable. Well, so they're only vulnerable because they're in my live. But when they're in your live, they're able-bodied people that you accept gifts off. Jeanette Lissy, thank you. She don't stop, you know. She tried really hard to try and black me out, and then instantly just went off. Do I smoke? Do I smoke? Nah, Emma, I don't smoke. Lynette Burton, thank you. Good morning, kitty cat. I thought they was going to starve you of oxygen. They can't. Let me tell you now, none of them can starve anyone of oxygen. Do you know why? Because without... I've unfollowed her. You know what it is? I'll be honest with you. Without toxicity, or without speaking on anyone else, EQ has no platform. What can she do? Angie has no platform. What can she do? Unless she's talking about toxic and crazy stuff. Levi won't be involved in... No one will be watching him because he's not watching any drama. Sophie Bailey, what's she going to do? Thank you, Owl's Life. It's pretty simple, guys. Just set out CX waiting for it to open so I can gift you a lion. Oh, thank you, Zoe the Fallen Angel, you know. Hopefully you've took your fridge there. OF. That's what they all have to do. Jody, good morning, mate. How are we? Devilish. So, give me a second, guys. Let me just check, see if I've got all my videos on here already. Who's going to kick off today? I'm here for it. Oh, you here for it, are you, Vix? You want me to start clearing up all the mess? Morning, it's Nick. How are we? Guys, if you can tap the screen, please, and share it out. I do actually want to get high up on the popular today, but not through gifts. Oh, thank you, I'm just a girl. Through, you know, the comment section and the taps and everything. And, obviously, we'll do some, polls. Yep. I want to make sure I'm known. Because I am today, guys, going to put a shift in yet again. You know what I mean? Cheers, Fraser, Eve B. Today, guys, I am going to put a shift in for you. Morning, Kaza. So, you know. So many people are woke to them now. Honestly, it's crazy. Jeanette, thank you. Thank you very much, Jeanette. Jules, Kaza, Eve B, Bailey, Fraser. Cheers, mate. Thank you, Jeanette, for the old winning Wednesdays. Appreciated. Good. Otherwise, the app is boring. Wow, you know. Well, I've been carrying the app, Anna Maggie. Let's be real. I know you haven't like Miss Red in the morning. She comes on for a few hours. You got Luke for a couple of hours. Corey for a couple of hours, and then in the gap, she got me. You know, I'll smash it over the day. Devilish, Nini. Oh, thank you, Sarah, for the winning Wednesday, mate. Thank you. Getting all the winning Wednesdays today. Each comment is 15 points towards the popular. Oh, is that how it is? Is that how it is? I like this. Red, Corey, and Luke. You know what I mean? No one told what to do, but it just works for everyone, don't it? You know what I mean? Just works. When things just work, they just work. Tina, Nilly, Shazza, Christy Lee, how are we? Tanya Rose, Mama Wings. Thank you, Natasha, with the button heart. Are you enjoying doing TikTok like you are now? Betty, I'm enjoying TikTok. Thank you, Gypsy Lynn. I'm enjoying TikTok, mate. Right? I enjoy people in my room. I enjoy the lives. I enjoy, like, having fun, having a bit of banter, winding people up. Well, like last night, for example. Right? Prime example is, last night, you know, when people go, oh, Alex needs to talk about this. Alex needs to talk about that. Right, I was Cam 2 and Haley comment last night. My voiceovers and commentary are funny and you can't deny it. Thank you, Karen, Natasha, Devilish. Thank you, guys. Myla, thank you. You can't comment. You can't say my voiceovers and me. You know what I mean? I don't need like constant drama. I can mix it up. I can make jokes. But you know, you know what was said last night in that live, don't you? Morning cookie pal. Do you know what was mentioned in that live last night was, oh, Alex was degrading women again. You know, you know when I was in Miss Red's live about Luna. You know, well, Annette. You know where I'm having a joke and having a little bit of banter back and forth. Angie was live, not delusive. Canadian Angie was live saying, "Oh, there he is degrading women again." Are you okay? It's called a joke, and if she said to me that I was being too far, I'd apologise and move on. Like, what is wrong with yous, man? Honestly, Nicola, it's so warped. These people are so warped. It just makes me laugh. Absolutely makes me laugh. Yeah, Annette joined in, but... CA doesn't get banter. Nah, she doesn't get banter. She doesn't get anything. You know, they try and spin everything. Do you know what it is? They try and spin it and make me look bad. But you know, in the end, the truth will prevail. And everyone has started to see me just for me. You know, if you like me humour, you like me humour. If you don't, you know what I mean. That's fair enough. There's other lives you can go in and chill. There's not a problem. I ain't gonna say, you know, you're wrong for not liking me, because everyone's different. I class myself as off the cuff and edgy. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'll give you one of them. Oh, you don't know. You're coming in my room. You don't know what you're gonna get. That's what I like. Corey said last night he thinks people got you wrong. 100%. And fair play to Corey for that. I haven't watched it. I've got him in Angie's box. I haven't watched it yet. You're not allowed to say off the cuff jokes, but others can say a lot worse. 100% all the drama. Thank you for saying that. That's the thing. Like I say, degrading women, degrading women. Why is it always degrading women? Everyone can be degraded. So when you're talking about my manhood, my little manhood, my playing with blah 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 on the actual on the app, you know, all I'm gonna say is that's exactly called degrading. Regardless of gender, you degrade me. I haven't degraded you. I've called you grey bush once, or maybe twice. I've called you grey bush, but you've spoke about my manhood for 11 months. You know, if you spoke about my genitalia for 10, 11 months or whatever it was, and I've mentioned your grey bush a couple of times, she sounds like she's obsessed with your manhood. It's crazy, isn't it? Cockapoo, I'll dox it right now for free. Wonky dinky donkey, thank you, Shelley. I think your audience is women. I worked it out. It's 18% men, and it was 80-something percent, 82% finger. Women. I went through the statistics on my thing. I sensed some actual tension. Definitely not for me, Lauren. There's no way in a month of Sundays I go near Canadian Andrew. She's not a bad looking older woman, but Jesus Christ, the woman's so annoying. Anyway, I'm not looking for women anyway. I'm happy. That's all I'm saying. So if you were that bad, how come mostly were? That's what I mean, like, honestly. Said no, man. Lindsay, Lou, Kaz, Stacey. Guys, if you can tap the screen and share it out, I'll get started in a couple of minutes. A few minutes, I'll get started. She found it funny, Graham. EQ was outraged. It's just weird, Susie Q. The woman is deranged. She needs to go and sort her head out and stuff. Because I'll be real with you, she's nuts. She did. Annette was having a bit of banter, like I said to you. I said, oh, you've got a parrot, have you? Oh, really? I thought it was a pigeon. I thought it was an LGBT pigeon with all them colours. And literally, I think I'm quite funny. And people get my humour. And everyone was laughing yesterday when I said that. But oh my God, you're degrading women. What? Because I said I'll push her down the hill. Jesus Christ, I wouldn't do it, would I? Obviously. Like, grow up, man. Do people in Canada have different sense of humours? Because honestly, it's nuts. Even she thought she was funny. And I'll be honest with you, if you think that's bad, it's going to get a whole lot worse with me around the app. I'm telling you now. If you think what I've been saying lately is literally a talking point, oh, trust you and me, I will give you all talking points soon. You're quick at your comebacks. Exactly, Lisa, exactly. Corey's another one that's fast with his mouth. Comebacks. So it's just instantly the words I say just sound so wrong, don't it? Say something controversial right now. Puff. There you go, killer. Saz, how are we? Sarah, Scout Sister, Miss Moon. DD, I ain't even had chance. I don't get chance to laugh these days. All I'm doing is I'm on the front line and I've got like my artillery up and you know I've got people around me and stuff. Why can't you send a hot at me, DD? I don't know, mate. I have no idea. Maybe come back out the live and come back in. Maybe that is the reason. I don't know. It's your laugh that gets me. I don't get a chance to laugh these days, do I? Come on. I'm getting literally, you know, I'm literally there, infantry on the front line because I'm getting jumped all over. Danny, you know what it is with me? I never, ever, ever do anything to cause offence. I have no issue with anyone, you know. I have a lot of people that I talk on the app are from the LGBT community. I have no drama with anyone. I just like to have a laugh. And that's me, you know. And if, like I said, someone reached out to me and after Miss Red's live, when I said, if you want an apology, please reach out to me over the transphobic comment that I made. And I made an apology to them directly, and they thanked me for the apology, and it's done and dusted. There you go, adults. The poof took me out, not going to lie. Do you know what it is, right? I'll be real with you, Danny. I think, right, the LGBT community stand next to everyone else and go, you know what? We're too strong now to be worried about these words, you know. These words that you've used against us to make us feel a certain way for so long. Just laugh at them and go, huh, whatever, and walk off, you know, because that will take the sting away from them all. All these negative people in this world will just be like, well, what can I say now? You know? What can I say now? Because if you take the power off them, that's sweet, isn't it? Just go, okay, and walk off. Karis Majung. The real community don't care. Some of them millennials are crazy. Yeah, that's probably true. Pet crazy, you know. I'll be honest with you. One of my mum's friends is from the LGBT community, and they don't care. They are some of the worst for it. You know, like I've heard some crazy things of nights when they've ever been out and they've come back late at night, and that's crazy, you know. Even my mum was a part-time lesbian. She was the once, yeah. My mum turned lesbian for a week. I told you that story, didn't I? Yeah, it's true. Morning, Top Welly. Pet crazy, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, on my life, my mum was a part-time leser. 100%. She literally, right, turned gay for a week and then said, nope, I'm done. Yeah. I've got no reason to lie. I swear to God on my life, may I drop down here right now. You heard the story, didn't you, Jeanette? I told you before. Imagine, right? She splits up with my stepdad, right? What she she got bad feet this week, cockapoo. She ain't doing anything. Top Welly, thank you. Jucifer, DD, Jeanette, thank you. Yeah. She split up with my stepdad, right? Anyway, she starts going out a little bit like on the weekends with her friends up to the GAY quarter in the Birmingham city centre, right? The one night I come back and there's a lady sitting on the chair. It looks like Famous Darling, right? With like blonde comb over, a bit like Gary Barlow. And my mum goes, "Oh, this is so and so." I'll go, "Oh, you're right." She goes, "Oh yeah, yeah, blah blah blah." And I speak to my mum. She's kind of like, she goes, "Oh, I'm kind of seeing her right now." And I was like, "Thank you, I'm just a girl." And I was like, "What do you mean, mum?" She goes, "I don't know, we just like each other." And I'm like, "Oh, great, he's a fad again." Anyway, right? She goes, Well, I'm going out. I'm going away for the weekend for a couple of nights with you. You know what I mean? I said, all right then. Okay. Anyway, whatever happens, who knows? I don't know what she was doing in the bedroom. That's disgusting to even think about. It's her, you know what I mean? I never ask these questions because I'm worried, you know. Anyway, she comes back from this. She comes back from this rendezvous, let's say. I'm sitting in the living room, right? She comes into the household, and she sits down opposite me, and she goes, "I don't think being a lesbian's for me." And I just was like, wow. So yeah, she was a part-time leser for a week, and literally that was it. So there is a little bit more to the story, but I'm not going to go really into it and that. But like, it was just the straight face. She just looks at me dead in the eyes, and she goes, "I don't think being a lesbian's for me, you know." And I was like, "Oh, Mum." I said, "Why?" And she was just like, "I don't know. I just don't think it's for me." So there you go, part-time lesson for the week. Miss Andrea, Kelly, Mickey, Maria, just Andrea, Miss Evie C. She obviously chose the wrong woman to go with. Well, I'm not being funny. Let me be honest with you now. Like, my mum's not a bad-looking woman, right? Solely, my mum's not a bad-looking woman. And when you've got Gary Barlow on your sofa and stuff, and don't say that, "Oh my God, Alex is mocking this." Alex, I'm not mocking nothing, right? I am just saying what I want to say. You know, being an adult and saying what I. So when you got Gary Barlow on your sofa and you're chatting to her, right? It's just madness. I just thought Mum can do better. I'm not offended, and I'm a gay woman. Oh yeah, nearly, I know. You gotta understand, you know, I never say anything in malice. I never try and hurt or harm or say anything derogatory towards anyone. I'm just me. I have a laugh. He's good looking enough to go under. That's what I mean just now. Like, I don't know what was going down. I'm not going to ask them questions because it's disgusting to even think of. Are you sure it wasn't famous, darling? That's what I said. That's like the vibe, you know. That was the vibe. Her name wasn't Wendy, was it? No, it weren't Wendy. Oh, I'm not even going to say her name because you know what? I'm not going to be that person. Even though it's only a first name, but it's crazy, you know. Don't ask who I was going down. Don't ask who was... Oh, nearly sorry. I thought that said, don't ask who I was going down. And I was like, what the hell are you on about, Nilly? You know, what's going on here? And I read it wrong. I put, don't ask who was going down. Oh, God's sake. Angie, Maggie. Fucking hell, half the Rainbow Nation. Honestly, because you know what it is? I make people feel comfortable in the room, you know, like in here, because I'm just like to have the banter. And I know the LGBT community, the older generation, love the banter, let me tell you now. So, Angel, AJ, Kate, Shelley, thank you. And you got to try before you buy. Not in my eyes, you know, I'll be real with you. Oh my God, it was Sheila. How you doing, Mandy? You got to have a laugh, yeah. You got to have a laugh, you know, no Sanj. 5 minutes, I'll get started. I've enjoyed this little talk with you this morning. Obviously, I was running late this morning when I saw. How you doing over Angie with them shock faces? What's going on? Shelley, how are we? Let's do a quick poll, actually. And the poll is, have you ever thought about being from the LGBT community? Morning, Georgie. Who's the ones that selected yes and done it too fast? Yeah. Let's have a look, guys. Brooke, thank you. Mandy. Thank you, guys. I don't need to think. Morning, Shazza. What's the question? Kelly B, just press 1 and I'll laugh. Already am. There you go. There you are. Ellie's just absolutely ruthless in the chat. How'd you say that? Anne-Ellie. Is it Annalie? Annalie McGaw? Just a small town girl. You're like a ruthless. Morning, Joe's Diamond Art. How are we, mate? There you go. I see you this morning. Part of the LG. Well, that's what I mean. You know what I mean? And you're in my room, but apparently I'm derogatory and such a horrible person. according to certain people. The question is, Alex's mum top up. Oh my God, yous are sickos in here. Yous are absolute sickos. Why are you trying to give me such thoughts? Morning, it's Lazar. Alex, do you think you could get Mama B to jump on with you one evening? Yeah. One night I'll get her on the live with you, and I'll let you ask the questions. I think just Tanya. How are we? Let me get the videos sorted now, then, guys. Let me get the videos sorted. Only 200 votes. You like crazy. Let me get some videos started. There we go. We'll start with that one. Thank you, Izzy. Laura Love Heart. How are we? Do you get your humour from your mum? No, not really. No, not really. My mum's like just a normal woman, really. Like, she doesn't get my humour. Like, she'll tell me to grow up, and you know, she'll be like, "I'll grow up." Do you know what it is? But she's funny though. She got some like funny parts about her. But do you know what it is with her? Do you know why she's so funny? It's because the things that she says are so not serious. She makes them serious. You know that one. You know when like you having a conversation, you're like, bloody hell, calm down. It ain't even that serious. Oh yeah, yes it is. And then an over exaggeration comes in then, and that's where it turns into a funny situation. But I get my humour from me. Like, I'm a class clown. I always have been. I got kicked out of school for being a class clown. So, Izzy, Angry Hard, Savannah, Donna, thank you. How's life? Thank you, guys. She makes me laugh. Booting off on CLA. Yeah, my mum and CLA, I've got beef. Let me tell you now. Devilish, 100%. My mum and CLA do not get on. They beef. Oh yeah, Angie. Yeah, they've got dramas. My mum's always in there, giving her grief. Morning, Rachel. How are we? What's your mum's TikTok? Oh, Maria, I've got to protect her. I cannot give it out. I have to protect that woman. So, morning, Kaz. Is she on TikTok? Yeah, she's on TikTok. No shit, Sherlock. So, I got sacked from my job for making bad jokes. Oh, I was literally the class clown. I was always in front of the head. And then, obviously, I was, from my knowledge, I was one of the first kids, if not the first, in Birmingham to be put in front of the board, all the board. I had a meeting in front of the board, and then they'd put me into Bourneville College, which is a college. And I did my last year at a college with naughty kids. So, crazy. Thank you, Edgy. Thank you, Rachel. Do you know what I also used to do? You know when we used to watch a film at school, right? You know when you were using your classroom? Do you have ADHD? I don't know. Angry Hard. I've never been like tested for it and that. I'll just go with the flow, you know. I was one of the Roman gypsies in my first school. Was you? Fair play, Big Bird. But yeah, you know when you're watching like they put their films on or whatever, you know, like they're doing like a class. I had this watch, and it was like a remote control watch, Casio, and it had like you can change the TV over. I bought one of them. Well, my dad bought me one as when I was at school, and I was there changing over all the channels and stuff. And I used to get so much grief that you're not allowed that watch. So yeah, I was a class clown. I was just someone that used to cause so much havoc. I used to have you know, like, what do you call them? Straws and tissue paper, and spit them all on the boards. I was terrible. I was. Katie, thank you. I used to sell stuff at school as well. I used to sell drinks and used to sell meal tickets, and I used to sell. You know what? I was just a terrible. I think I was just a crazy kid. How you doing, Just All Craig? Trust me, it was a good way of earning a living, you know, AJ. You could go to Macro, right? Back then, and get like 12 Lucozade, right, for I think it was, I don't know, £4. 12 Lucozade for about £4. And you should be able to flog them for £1 each. It's £8 profit, you know what I mean? At school. Flog them for £1. Make a killing. Chocolate was the best one though. When you used to go to Cadbury's World, get a bag of chocolate for £5. And when I say a bag of chocolate, we're talking like a bag of chocolate for £5. And you'd probably make 50 quid off that bag. Sarah, Katie, thank you. Jay, thank you. Yeah, we all did that. I used 50 pence when I was at school. I used to get 20 for £1.83. Selling 50p each. My wee nephew's up. That's what I mean. Do you remember Chalks? Chalks? I don't know. Morning, Boo. Courtney Jade, Al, Lynn, thank you. Good morning. Guys, we need to get started now, you know. We need to get started. Morning, thank you as always. Guys, if you can tap the screen. In fact, actually, can we get to 150k? I'm going to get the... Let's get started. We've been waffling here. Donna, Poetic Rec, Beck. Thank you, guys. We've just been waffling. So, morning, Sarah. Morning, Nikki. How are we? Kelly Mack. Good morning. Anna, thank you. Popular 16. You know, we are waffling. And this is what I mean. This is what I like about my room. I don't have to be mixing it up with drama. However, it is an FYP show. And drama is on the horizon. But apart from that, you know, we can have a little bit of a laugh. I've got some crazy stories involving me that I'll tell you on the nights. And I can back it up as well with proof. I can get people on phone calls and everything. I will tell you some of the maddest stories. It'd be like a movie, you know, like Wolf of Wall Street. You'd be like, nah, that didn't happen. And I'll go, okay, I'm going to make a phone call. I will not say anything. I will just give a description of what happened, and I'll tell you exactly what's happened. You know, so it's been crazy. Lizzie, Maggie, thank you, Vix. We need a Brigham story. That's what I mean, Samina. That's what I mean. But anyway, let's get started then. Luke, the judge, is in the live. In fact, Luke the Judge, you had a haircut like my mum's weekly relationship. OGL, how are we, mate? Kelly, name dropper. Luke the Judge. Anyway, right, I'm going to be honest with you. Your haircut, Luke, is exactly like hers, you know. Alex was always getting suspended. Oh, yeah, I was always getting out of school. Luke, don't start. Thank you, Kelly Mack. Go and get your bow and arrow and play Cowboys and Indians. ACAR Mags Dow, thank you. Oh, sorry, Sammy. Good morning, mate. Oh, here he is in the box. He wants, you know.
The first person I'd fire it at is you.
Oh.
And I'd aim for your eye as well.
Would you really? Did you hear that, guys?
I'm absolutely fucking furious at the moment, right? I've just watched a clip of that Canadian Angie, right? I don't get involved in your beef with her. Whatever's going on between you and her, quite frankly, I don't care. I've got enough going on in my own life, right?
Well, that's clearly a lie, because you told me to get a flight over there.
Such a lie, right? I'm absolutely... You wait and see the clapback I'm going to do at her today. She's got some cheek to tell me on my platform how to speak to people when she gifted someone thousands and thousands of pounds that's a racist, mocks disability, mocks cancer, gifted this woman thousands of pounds, and then tells me I can't talk to my audience and it's got to stop. Oh, she's getting it at 3:30, mate. She's fucking royally getting it at 3:30.
Can I ask the question? Is it going to be a lubed conversation, or is it going to be like
It's
raw?
It's probably going to be a band conversation. Oof. It's probably going to be me going off my head and squeaking my voice as normal.
Mm-hmm.
That's what... I'm not going to lie to people. If you've got headphones in, don't join the live. Because,
Well, Angie won't be joining the live anyway, because if your voice does go squeaky, it might break a wine glass, mate, so...
Angie's begging it with me at the moment. She was messaging me the other day. She was in my chat. For someone that's irrelevant and she doesn't care about my opinion, she keeps coming into my live.
Yeah, she will do.
I apologise now. I'm fuming over that clip of that woman that I took the comment the wrong way. She's accepted my apology because I thought she said, when are you coming out as trans? So I went off on one. like I normally do, because I get it from the evil army every day when you're coming out with all that. So I've messaged the woman. She understands. She's getting a nice little gifting basket tomorrow, and she's accepted my apology. What's that got to do with you, Canadian Angie? Nothing got to do with you.
I'm going to be honest with you, and I think she's losing the plot, mate. I think the
Nah,
woman.
the problem. No, Alex. She doesn't know what side to pick. That's the problem. She doesn't know what side to pick. She doesn't. She says she's impartial. Impartial, my eye, right? She doesn't know. This is the problem. She's flip flopping. She's flip flopping, and she does. Oh, I've made them look bad, so I've got to go for Alex now. I've gone for Evil Queen and Delusive for 3 weeks. Now I've got to flip sides, or they'll think I'm on that side. I know exactly what she's doing. I know exactly. Won't be the menopause. She went through that years ago. What are you on about menopause? Right, listen, I'm going because I feel a cancellation coming on. Thanks for the gift, guys. Who gifted me? Didn't even see them. Dee, thank you, Judy. Oh, I need to go because I feel like I'm going to lose another account.
All right, mate. It's crazy. It's gonna. Yeah, I think it's just going to escalate today, you know. So anyway, let's get started. You know, I like to keep it respectful in the morning, so here we go. Yesterday we lost someone, you know, a Birmingham legend in the name of Ozzy Osbourne.
Can you imagine when this race is won? Turn our golden faces into the sun. Praising our leaders, we're getting in tune. The music's played by the madman. Forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever, ooh, never. Forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever young. Some are like water, some are like the heat. Some are a melody and some are the beat. Sooner or later they all will be gone. Why don't they stay young?
Oh yeah, it's, you know what it is. Let me pause it on a bit. Yeah, you know what? I think, right. I think, you know what? If you ever watched his music and back in the day, and then how it all ended and that, you know what? You gotta be proud of him, man. His kids are proud of him. He's a family man, you know. And trust me, some of his stories are way crazier than my stories and that, you know. He was a true Brummie, a proud Brummie, you know. And we lost one of the greats yesterday. Thank you, Mish. So he was a legend. Yeah, he knew it was coming. That's why. I mean, I don't know if anyone knows. You know that show that he did with like Young Blood and that stuff. He pushed that forward. You know. I think it was an assisted death. If I'm going to be honest with you, I think he knew it was all coming and that, because he pushed the dates. He pushed the dates forward. So it's sad, man. It was sad. Fair play to him. You know, he's had a good life. You know, and just hopefully his family live on in his legacy. So, my favourite song was Changes. Yeah, you know, he's great. He's a great artist. Here's one for you anyway. He went to Switzerland for the assisted death. Oh, was that what it was? Yeah, I thought it was.
I already said bye, Mumsy. Piss off, you fun sponge. Hello, mate. How was your holiday?
Thank
Where'd
you, Leah.
go? Devon. Any good? Yeah, it would have been if it was a lad's holiday, mate. That mood hoover sucked the life out of it, to be honest. Why? What happened? Well, firstly, we're packing all the stuff ready to head off, and she wouldn't let me take all my toys. What? I only wanted to take my entire kitchen set, my 6 boxes of Lego, my train set, my bike, my scooter, my trike, and get on this. Go on. Even told me I couldn't take my trampoline out the garden. The audacity of it. We set off in the car. She told me it'd be 3 hours. So how long did it take? 8 hours, bruv. Roadworks and variable speed limit the whole way. Mum and Dad didn't even do nothing about it. That's bang out of order, mate. The bed in the caravan wasn't even my bed from home. They didn't even pack your bed. The swimming pool turned bright blue when I pissed in it, baited me right up, bruv. Jokers. I won 60 tickets in the arcades and Dad wouldn't let me have more than one prize. One prize! Peppa Pig bowls out on stage in the evening. Peppa Pig, yeah? Nah, obviously some weirdo in a costume. My mouth didn't even move when she talked. Well, no wonder you had a rough time, mate. Sounds like an episode of Holidays from Hell, to be honest. Never again, mate. I'll just tell her to drop me round Nan's next time. I already said.
Yeah, this guy, Lee Welsh, is funny, you know. Yeah, he did die. Do you know what it is, right? A lot of people saying that he was obviously, assisted and all that stuff, because it kind of, the timeline, but I understand if you died at home and stuff, you know. Shouldn't be no misinformation there, and that was by me, so I apologise. But yeah, you know, I'm glad he's out of pain now, you know, because he was in pain. You could tell he was in pain. You ever watched his shows and you watched him on TV, you could see it was a lot of time he was in bed, and you know, so yeah, he stopped. Yeah, I remember that was on the show. That was MZO. He didn't want to take anything anymore, did he? Because he said he didn't feel like himself and that. So yeah, it's sad, man. Yeah, the struggle in the end was unreal. I remember watching the shows and stuff. The body sometimes holds off, but he knew he knew it was the end anyway. Like I said, he pushed that show forward, so there's only a reason why that was, because he knew. Claire, that's why I think a lot of people believed it was aided, you know. I know it's misinformation, but I mean, I believe that's why people were saying that he was assisted, because he told the show to come forward, and then all of a sudden, you know, the timing and everything, I think that's why people thought he was aided. He said it was his funeral farewell. So I mean, and it's to the time, that's why people was asking, Demi Lee, thank you, Claire. So I think it was. I don't know, Zamina. You know, until the family comes out. The family apparently said it wasn't, so we'll have to go with that. So Nanny Sanj, thank you very much, mate. So oh yeah, here's one for you guys.
I'm rank. Oh gosh. Oh god, I need to get a change.
Sorry, Pat.
Minute, I'm stopping, darling, sorry.